Real people, real celebrities, real talk.
Join the Breakfast Club.
Blast off in your ear.
Weekday morning, 6 to 10.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Special guest in the building, Khaled. DJ Khaled.
That's right. Album in stores Friday. Pre-order it right now. This Friday, I changed a lot. It's here.
I feel like you've been cooking this one for a long time.
I have, and you know, I wanted to do something exciting for the fans, and I wanted to give them more records. Like I told you, like, you know, we gave you They Don't Love You No More, Hold You Down, #1 record, How Many Times, top 10 record, and then now I dropped 2 singles at the same time, Gold Slugs and You Mine, and then I let people know the album now is coming out Friday. So I wanted to challenge radio, I wanted to challenge myself, and I wanted to just give more to the fans before I gave them the album.
Now, were you chasing radio on this one? Because when I hear the singles, I'm like, yo, where them hood anthems, Khaled? There's too much singing going on.
I got none but hood anthems on the album. That's why the album is the body of work. You know what I'm saying? When I make my singles, you know what I'm saying, I try to, how can I say, like, I like Billboard. You know what I'm saying? I like making #1 records. I like making anthems that the whole world would like, you know what I'm saying, coming from my type of sound and my type of energy, you know what I'm saying?
Usually you set a date, though. You set a date, and then you go hard on that date, and you put that date in everybody's head. But this time, it seems like it was a surprise. Album next week.
Yeah, because I'm just tired of the dinosaurs and old school ways of doing things. Like people just drop a single, and then you promote the album for months and months and months. I think it's not exciting no more. I think it's more exciting that you give them a lot of music.
Right.
And then you be like, yo, the album's coming out next week. And I think fans are going to buy it quicker because of the excitement, and it's fresh. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that is that, like, you know, it's just a new day. You know what I'm saying? You gotta move with the time or be ahead of the time. You know what I'm saying?
Is it hard for you to pick singles? Because you do put a lot of anthems on your album. So how do you say, okay, this is going to be the next single? How do you test that out?
Well, you know, when I go in the studio, I always make my singles first. You know what I'm saying? I try to make like 4 to 5 super smashes that, you know what I'm saying, that people are going to love. And then while I'm doing that, I make my special records in between it for the body of work of the album. So, you know, it takes time. Like those records that you hear me put out, those records took time to make, you know what I'm saying? And not just to make, also to clear, and, you know what I'm saying? And I shot 2 videos at the same time, meaning as in I gave you 2 singles when y'all premiered it, and the videos came out that same day. So I didn't wait, like, to shoot the video. So that's a lot of behind the scenes, you know, calculating, you know, time and premieres. You know, I put a lot of work behind the scenes to give y'all a big presentation.
And why does Fetty Wap sound off on the record, man?
I mean, that's the way he flows. I mean, I don't think he's off. I think it's just
he's a little off.
I didn't know it was Fetty. I thought it was somebody pretending to be Fetty Wap.
Nah, I mean, that's that swag. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's that swag. I like Fetty's verse on there. I think it's like a vibe. I just love Fetty's ad-libs. I like what he says. You know what I'm saying? And I salute him because, you know, it's been like 1 year of pure success.
Absolutely.
And you gotta really salute that and acknowledge that, because that's rare to have from a year, and it's VMA awards and Billboard breaking.
Yeah.
Nah, so I'm excited that he's on the record.
Now let's talk about finger looking. I went to Miami last week.
Can't stop that.
Jesus Christ,
Let's get right into
I went to
it.
Miami last week. And, you know, I called you. I called Khaled. I said, Khaled, I'm hungry. He said, go buy finger licking, and I'll set you out. And it's amazing, man. We need to
We
open
know
one
this
in New York.
already,
I'm
though.
talking,
No,
man.
but
No, we don't need to open one in New
We
York.
need to open
Keep
one
it
in
Florida.
New York.
U&E class do not
No,
open one in New
listen,
York.
I'm
Fried
telling
broccoli.
I'm
No,
telling-
goodness
I'm
gracious.
telling you right now, New York is next.
I need to be
Really?
in.
Yeah,
I need to be in,
I've been
Khaled.
working on that for while we was open Carroll City one. Like the New York one is next. That's something that I want to do, and that is that New York wants it. The people, you know what I'm saying?
I need in, Khaled. Man.
Yeah, it's big, man. I mean, you know, you love finger licking.
love it.
The one I opened up with E-Class, I'm not gonna lie, man, is
booming.
It's booming. I ain't gonna lie. I'm excited about it. When I'm home in Miami, I'm there 5 days a week, 7 days a week working. You know what I'm saying? Touching the people, you know, letting them feel that energy. And it's a spot where everybody go to take the pictures in front of the store. You know what I'm saying? Go there and eat, and we bringing more stuff to the menu. It's just a vibe, you know?
You made it your album cover.
You made it my album cover. And I shot Gold Slugs right in front of finger licking.
I follow you on Instagram just to see you tweet about Red Velvet Cake.
Oh, yeah, that Red
I hear it in
Velvet.
his voice when he puts it on Instagram.
Red Velvet.
That
Don't
Red
try
Ve-
the Red Velvet Cake.
That Red Velvet is a problem. Like,
That
I'm on the
place is a
road.
problem,
I
bro.
wish I could just, like, private jet it real quick, some red velvet. You know what I'm
The
saying?
first thing I asked him when I see him is, you didn't bring any finger licking with you, man?
Yeah.
I was like, you think he just carries finger licking around with him?
See, I just want the food to be fresh. That's all I'm thinking. It's
Always.
gonna have to come from Florida to New York.
Yeah, it got to be fresh, and that's the key about finger licking is our chefs and the team and the staff. You know what I'm saying? We got to give them the credit because they work so hard to keep the food tasting amazing. And when you're in the restaurant business, you know the food got to taste amazing every single time.
Right.
So each chef that come in got to know that recipe and that vibe, and that's what me and E-Class make sure that everything is A1.
I did some grimy-ish when I was out there. I tried to steal a chef. She came out to introduce herself. I was like, I will pay you.
Abby, what is wrong with you?
That food is amazing,
Nah.
man.
I'm not gonna lie, for my birthday last year,
Nah.
finger licking,
Good.
y'all came out and catered my birthday in
yeah.
Miami at the Mandarin Oriental, and there was this amazing pineapple that had the.
You see the new drink, the cucumber lemonade?
No.
Amazing. Cucumber lemonade is great.
No, it's a problem.
Was it a cake?
No, it's a
drink.
drink.
Oh,
Cucumber
drink.
We was here
lemonade.
talking about food.
Food.
Now, I was reading this article on you in Forbes about you being the marketing genius and
saw
the
that.
marketing
The
master.
3 marketing lessons to learn from DJ Khaled.
I shout out to Forbes, you know what I'm saying, showing that love. I try to, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to marketing, it's just, if you notice, anytime I promote something, you know, it's really my real life that I'm promoting. You know what I'm saying? Like when you see my album cover, you see finger licking. I'm not lying. It's really finger licking. You know what I'm saying? I don't, when I promote something, I want to back my talk up. You know what I'm saying? If it's from the headphones and from the music. If I say, yo, I got some #1 hit singles coming and it's going to be on the Breakfast Club, I'm not lying. You know what I'm saying? And then when you hear it and months later when they become, you know, a top 10 or #1 record, I'm not lying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I say I'm about to drop the biggest video, I'm not lying. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like when I promote, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing that for my fans and giving them a presentation because it's so much hard work to make these things happen. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta promote it in an amazing way.
It's interesting because we had Wale up here, and Envy was talking to him about, he was saying how he hit up Drake to get a verse from him, and he didn't get it. And he just let it go. He hit him one time. He said, if you don't want to do it, I don't want to look thirsty. I'm not going to be that dude that somebody's talking about me and look lame.
And I told Wale, you know, you got to be like Khaled. I don't consider that thirsty asking for what you want.
Right. Well, I mean,
No, Khaled will go hard.
Yeah,
Khaled
you
goes
got.
hard
Yeah,
when he wants.
if you want something, you got to go hard and show the passion that you want it. Especially if you want something. That means you want something.
Right.
It's not like somebody's coming and say, "Hey, let's do this." Now, if you want something, sometimes you got to show somebody that you dedicate and passionately about your song that you want them on.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that because if the song is really that dope and you get them on it and it becomes a big record, you look like a genius.
It was
Right.
worth it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, now, if it's something whack and garbage, it's a different story. But see, you know, I'm going to go hard. I'm going to listen, I've been told no so many times. And if I listened to that no, I wouldn't be here.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and not even just music, in life. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go hard, man.
When do you decide, okay, that's too much. I got to leave this person alone. I asked them.
I mean, you
After
know.
you get the verse?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Is it ever?
you know if something ain't happening, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes when it don't happen, that's their up. You know what I'm saying? Meaning as in they missed out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to remember, just because, you know, you want something, you might be bringing something to the table that's going to help them too.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? There's so many things, ways you got to look at it. That's
Right.
how I look at opportunities.
Now, people tell you no. Does that mean, okay, next time they ask me for something, I ain't going to do it?
Nah,
Or-
I don't move like that because, you know what I'm saying, there's always going to be a next time. It might be another album. It might be
Another one.
Another restaurant. Might be another radio interview. I'm not going to play myself like that because, you know, I value my relationships, and that's why I'm respected in the game. I don't move like that.
Now, how do you stand clear from all the beefs, with whether it's Meek and Drake or it's Birdman and Wayne? How do you stand clear? Because you're friends with all of them.
Yeah.
So they have to intermingle at one time.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think both parties know that the type of person I am. You know what I'm saying? From the beginning of me coming in this game, I've always promoted unity by my records. You know what I'm saying? You know, and if it becomes a situation where it gets a lot of heat involved, you know, I'll be the guy that try to resolve it. You know what I'm saying? You know, you will never hear me on both sides diss somebody. I don't do that. I show love to both sides, meaning as in, y'all my guys. I don't want to see none of this. You know what I'm saying? And y'all amazing artists. I don't want to see none of this. Now, if it go down, it's the game. It's hip hop. You know, it's part of what we do. We all competitive. We all might have issues. You know what I'm saying? Me and Envy could have an issue. Me and you could have an issue. Me and you could have an issue. That doesn't mean it can't get resolved.
Yeah, you and Charlamagne did have an issue at one
it
point.
wasn't an issue. It was just
a small one, but it was a
But
conversation.
I'm saying, I had a conversation like a man, and at the end of the day is we move forward, and we might get to know each other more.
Because things sometimes spiral out of control if you don't have that conversation.
Yeah, you definitely got to come to the table and have a conversation. That's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it gets out of control, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, from Khaled, I'm going to promote. I don't want to see that.
And we was light. I gave you Donkey today because you predicted that the Heat were going to sweep the San Antonio Spurs.
You look hurt every time.
I used to remember that.
You probably lost money. Probably placed the bet.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Shout out to the Miami Heat, by the way. We're looking real strong this year. You know what I'm saying?
Now, you said that marketing is about capturing emotion and creating moments. What emotion are you trying to capture with this album? What moment you trying to create?
I mean, I just want to inspire the young world, man. Like, you know, this is my 8th album. You know what I'm saying? And top of the year is going to be 10 years of DJ Khaled. You know what I'm saying? So I got some big. I already started work on the next project. You know what I'm saying? I got some special things I'm going to do next year. And this album, to me, is one of my best works because of how many hits I put out before the album came out. And not as that, like the title, I changed a lot. You know what I'm saying? And that includes finger licking. It includes all the new accomplishments, the new chapter of success, the new growth of DJ Khaled. You know what I'm saying? Like, and every day I wake up, I keep saying, man, this is my 8th album. Like, this is number 8. You know what I'm saying? And I keep telling everybody, people can't even make it past their first single.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want to inspire the fans in the young world out there. You know what I mean? First of all, the music's incredible. And not as that, man, it's inspire them to go hard and change to be greater. You know what I'm saying?
You said nobody should care more about the brand than you do as well.
Yeah.
Explain that a little bit.
I mean, like, because it's my brand. And if it's a brand that I'm going to go out there and promote, you know what I'm saying, they got to believe it. So I think my story alone of success should inspire the next person. Basically, you know what I'm saying, you know, anything's possible. I'm living proof of it. You know what I'm saying? If it's from music or businesses, from school, I just want to inspire the people like, yo, it's possible, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started in a garage with turntables, a mixer, and a bunch of records, and a drum machine. You know what I'm saying? Now I own restaurants. Now I'm on my 8th album. I have my own headphones. I have my own management company. I have my own publishing company. I have my own label. I have artists. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not stopping anytime soon. Every day I'm thinking of new things, of new ventures to take it to the next level. So when I promote my brand, you know what I'm saying, when I say we the best, you know what I'm saying, it's really the best.
Do your artists get upset with you? Like, you know, you release 2 joints and you have a bunch of artists, whether it's Steph LaCour, whether it's Vado, whether it's Ace Hood. Do they ever say, you know what, Khaled, put me on your first single?
Nah, I don't think they get upset. If they wanted to get on it, I think it's the smartest thing for them to want to get on it, because why not? Yeah. But at the end of the day, is I feel like if you notice back in the days, like when I break artists, you know, some people like Khaled, maybe I'm forcing it, you know, too early. So now I break them, and now I make them do the super groundwork, so they'll be respected. Like when I walked in here, you say, yo, Khaled, Steph LaCour is working real hard. I presented her to y'all, meaning as on Instagram, and tell everybody just signed her, and I went hard, but then I fell back a little. To
now
let
you
her
do your
go
work.
do it, right? And now it's connecting. Ace Hood, you know what I'm saying, he's been on a lot of my singles in the, when he first came out. You know what I'm saying? That's how I broke Ace. And then, you know, obviously with his singles and me making music with him, and now Ace is like he's a beast. He's just, right now he got like 3 tapes in the can. You know what I'm saying? He just Instagrammed the other day about to release Starvation 4, and he got like 3 tapes in the can, and he's been working on his album, and he you know, he explained to his fans like, yo, starting after Starvation 4, I'm not turning back. I'm going super bad, meaning as in I'm going to keep feeding the streets. So it's all connecting, and that's how it's supposed to be, because that's the fans know you can't fool the fans. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I think they've done a lot with me, and I'm going to be there to push them and promote them and help them win more, but they also got to do the groundwork like I do the groundwork.
Who are your artists right now?
Ace Hood, Vado, Movado, and Steph LaCour.
And they all signed
straight to We the Best.
You and Steph is a joint venture with
E-Class,
E-Class, right?
E-Class, yeah. E-Class manager, and she's on my label.
Do your artists ever get mad and be like, Khaled, I need you to promote me the way you do yourself, but because I say that because I look at the Forbes and you said marketing means nothing without a quality product.
Yeah, well,
so you never have to tell them like I'm not going hard for
but
you.
But then that also goes
with
the you should care about your brand more than anybody else does.
Well, I do promote all my artists super hard. When they put the music out, you'll see me go super hard. You got to put the music out and from something to promote. And then everything's a timing thing because everybody got their own projects and they got their certain ways how they want to let records go, boom, boom. So I'm going to go with their vision, and then I'm going to put the steroids behind it.
Is it hard for you if you don't like their product? Like, say they come to you with something, you're like, this ain't really
exactly.
it.
That's what I mean.
I would tell them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my job to say, yo, this is not hot. But, not saying I'm always right, but 99% I think I am. But I would tell them or I'll be like, yo, this is dope, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if it's the one, but this is dope. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, I think all my artists is talented enough, and they all got some great visions and some great work out there, and I think they're gonna be great.
Now you still DJ, right?
Absolutely.
I wanted to ask you that when we talked about the Meek Mill Drake beef. Would you play back to back, being that it's a hot record?
No, I wouldn't play back to back.
So you wouldn't play that in the club?
No, I wouldn't do that. I don't play games. I never did, never will. Even though both of those are my friends, I don't play beef records. I remember playing beef records back in the days when I was on the radio in 99, like early back in the days, and I was like, you know what? This is not what I do because I know how much power I have, and I don't want to have people feel like this is what I'm endorsing, and I don't endorse that. I don't endorse beef records. It's too real for me. Like, meaning as in, if somebody get hurt, you know what I'm saying? I might be the person why it got hurt when you get on the mic or play a record. I don't do that.
Even when the beef record turns to a hit record?
Nah, I can't do it. I won't do it. I will never do it. So I'm a different type of person.
What about if an artist throws I guess like a stab on one of your records? You would take it out, or you would tell them to do it over?
Oh yeah, definitely. I wouldn't allow that on my records either. Because if I hear like a style like, yo, in a respectful way, I'd be like, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? I don't
want to be in the middle of this.
It's not even about being in the middle. It's just about this is not what I do. It's not what I represent.
Has it ever happened?
Nah, because people know already. That's what I'm saying. Like. And I think the artists, they know that Khaled, I don't play that. You know what I'm saying? I don't play them type of games. I wouldn't do it. Don't make sense. What's that going to do for me? But, you know what I'm saying, give you a headache. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to invite negativity in my life. It's not happening.
What's the funniest meme that you've ever seen about yourself or a GIF or something?
I mean, the
jewelry one.
Not with that. I gotta be careful on this show.
Can you say?
One?
Well, he's.
Can you say it? Can you say the word?
Out this show.
Khaled doesn't pay his bills, and he owes a jeweler a lot of money.
But can you say the word?
Sued him.
Yeah.
You think? And if you believe that, you must be crazy. First of all,
that's a long ass meme. All that word.
No.
But first,
I think it's the word.
Yeah, but I don't even want to say the word.
Come on, say it. I believe you. Please,
I
Khaled.
can't say it. So, but
I was gonna try to trick you
to
into
make
saying
that clear.
it.
You know, I'm countersuing
the jeweler,
the loser that says I owe him. I owe nobody money. People owe me a lot of money. But at the end of the day, is you're gonna see the truth come in a minute, and that's what's so good about the word countersue. And I want to teach in the young world. Remember, guys, if you ever have a problem and somebody sues you, that doesn't mean they're right. Sue them back. It costs money to play games and to go to war. War ready.
Have you ever had jury duty?
No. No.
So how do you maintain the relationships you do with radio? Because like you know, especially in Miami, did you step away from the station so you can have a broader relationship with like iHeart and whoever else?
The reason why I stepped away from radio at that time, I was just traveling so much that I didn't feel like it was fair for me to pre-record my show.
Gotcha.
A lot, and I never really ever pre-record my show. It was always live, and I would always come right back to do my show. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give somebody else an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I know this is my house, this is my home, and I come up here anytime. And me being on this show or any other radio show, I feel like I'm still doing radio. You know what I'm saying? Like the other day I did Angie, I was DJing. I got to do the mix show. So I feel like I'm still doing radio, but it's in a worldwide base, city to city. But I always know if I ever have to go back to it, I got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm loved, and I know people would give me another opportunity.
How do you develop that relationship with radio, though, especially like with iHeart? Because you hear artists all the time, well, I want the love Khaled get.
Yeah, well, you got to make hit records.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the answer to everything. You got to be successful. You got to make hit records. You know, I know iHeart's such a big company, and if you get an iHeart premiere, obviously, usually the records that premiere on iHeart are super big records. You know what I'm saying? I just dropped 2 singles, one with Chris Brown, August, and Fetty Wap. Sounds big. The titles are big, and it's big. You know what I'm saying? Then I can drop one with Trey Songz, Jeremiah, Future, DJ Khaled. Sounds big, and it is big. And if you check my track record, I got catalog. I can back up any talk, you know what I'm saying, that I say. You know what I'm saying? That's the answer to all artists out there. Do you want big stage? You want to perform at Powerhouse or be on a big stage? Make a hit record.
Now, how's your relationship with DJs? I know one time you and some DJs' relationships weren't great. Are you cool with DJs?
Yeah, I've always been cool with every DJ. If there's a DJ out there that's not cool with me, I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always been the type of person where I'm a people's person and I show love, and I don't have a problem shouting nobody out, showing love, making a phone call. I got nothing but love. So I think anybody that ever had an issue, I don't think it's an issue now. I think people are I think today's time people are growing to be a lot smarter. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I come on a show with an Envy and y'all, you know what I'm saying? It just shows unity. And if I go to another show, you know, people get to see who I am because of Revolt TV televising this show. You know what I'm saying? And they get to learn who I am besides being DJ Khaled, you know, the confident guy, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, talks that talk.
But you know jealousy and envy are real.
Of course. That's called success. And some people can't deal with success. I can. You see what I'm saying? And some people can. And if it's not an in thing to be a hater these days. You know what I'm saying?
You said it's not an in thing?
Yeah, back in the days, I think haters thought it was cool to be a hater. If you hate now, it's not cool. You know, you're playing yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's just not relevant no more. You're finished. You're garbage. Right. You're an idiot. You're stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever go out of your way to prove I'm still the same Khaled, guys?
I don't need to prove nothing to nobody because at the end of the day is when I go home to my family and me. You know what I'm saying? I pay my own bills. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to prove to nobody. I know who I am. I'm DJ Khaled. I am me. I don't act like nobody. I don't try to be like nobody. I'm DJ Khaled. You know what I'm saying? If y'all get entertained, if y'all get inspired, that's just me.
Right.
It's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's who I am.
You're getting married soon, right?
I've been with my girl for 11 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know when I'm going to get married, but, you know, it basically feels married. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
What's on, man?
Uh-oh.
I just keep challenging myself. You know what I'm saying? If I ever do get married, I want it to be where I'm just completely, I don't have to work. If I want to just, you know, be at home all day and eat cheeseburgers and swim and run my businesses out my pool, I want it to be that situation where I can focus on love.
And she's okay with not being married. She's okay with just being happily together.
Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? I put that ring on her. She got that rock. You know how y'all women are. You got to put the ring. It lasts a few years before y'all
You didn't get the ring from that
again.
jeweler.
Nah.
Okay.
Of course not.
Would a wedding cake be red velvet?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, you kissed a girl in the video, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I got permission.
You had to get permission?
All right.
You know, I keep it real. Like, you know, I be like, yo, Ma, you know, I gotta do these type
There's a
of
kiss
things.
scene.
And you gonna understand it's gonna keep the marble on the floor. Let me do what I do. You know what I'm saying? And she met me in this game, so you know it's a respect factor. Not is that like, you know, we grown people. We know what's entertainment and we know what's not. You know what I'm saying? And that was entertainment, having fun. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's a vibe.
It must feel weird to kiss somebody else, though.
I mean, it's just a little peck. You know what I'm saying?
It's just Khaled challenging himself. It's just challenging himself.
Exactly. You feel me?
You didn't do too bad today, Khaled, man. You was all right today.
Yeah,
Right.
man. You know.
What's that stuff you have on? What's it called?
Nah, you ain't gonna set me up because it's jewelry. Yo, when I watch it, I can't believe I don't know what I be. Certain words I can't say.
He knows over there.
I can't. I'm from the South Carolina. I'm the
Oh,
same way.
Charlamagne can't say nothing.
So I'll be careful because I, you know, every time we do an interview, I watch the interview and I'm like, damn, it's crazy how I said that. But
Right.
it's all love. That's me.
Have you ever thought of opening up like a strip club? Because I was thinking you could call it finger popping.
Yeah, what not? Damn, finger popping.
Right, and
That's
have finger
crazy.
licking in there.
Nah, I don't. I enjoy going to strip clubs. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I would ever open one up. You know what I'm saying?
Finger popping would be hot.
Yeah, that's a good name. That'd be good. That do big in Miami.
My goodness. Well, we appreciate you joining us today.
I'm out
thank
this
you.
Friday, right?
I'm out
Yes,
this Friday. I changed a lot.
No, you got to say it right.
You know how Khaled, you know Khaled changed a lot. He only plugged the album like once.
You know, 'cause
This whole interview.
you know what I learned too, and you know, growing in the game. the music's gonna speak for itself. And people know I got an album coming out. You know, I go hard. You know what I'm saying? If you watch my Instagram, I try to give my fans my everyday life of me walking into the car, walking into this morning show, me on stage, me in the studio. They know, you know what I'm saying? And I think I got some loyal fans. And at the end of the day is, my job is done. I put good music out, and that's all I care. And my good music supports my brand, and we blessed. Look what happens when I have good music coming out.
Right.
You know, look at the restaurant. Look at everything I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Look at the companies I run and the people I'm around. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters about putting good music out. And, you know, people worry about sales. You know, that's the least thing you need to worry about. Worry about your career. You know what I'm saying?
The bigger picture.
Yeah, people always worry about this and that. No, worry about your career, how long your career is. You know what I'm saying? This 10 years of DJ Khaled, winning from day one to now, and I'm not stopping.
Have you gotten over your fear of flying yet?
Not yet, but I'm working on it. And
He's changing.
We have to. It's part of my changing right now.
Okay.
Because them checks, you missing a lot
I'm
of
missing
checks.
a lot of checks.
I'm good
a lot
with it,
of
though.
checks.
I'm
Say
good
the name
with
of the album, but say
He
it
don't
properly.
fly, they call me.
Envy gone. You know,
I'm outta here.
Yeah, it's called cross promotion.
Say the name
you
of
know?
the album correctly.
I changed a lot.
There you go.
Now, wait, in an interview with Sweat, you said that you thought Drake was better than Kendrick Lamar.
Well, you know, it's like a game. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
you had to pick.
But you know, I love Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
And I love Drake too. You know, and I stopped answering all the questions after that question because it's trying to put me, even
In
though
an
it's
awkward
a fun
situation.
Game, yeah. I was
You're
like,
like, no
I
more.
give up. And it's whatever. You know, they're both great artists. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't feel like anybody's the number one artist right now.
Nah, I'd have to give it to Aubrey.
Who?
Yeah, I mean, because he got
those bottles.
See,
He got some bottles.
But see, I come up from a different era.
I'm the president of the Aubrey Graham fan club.
He is.
It's called brows.
It's called the brows, the eyebrows.
I've changed a lot.
No, Drake is an amazing artist.
Did you
Kendrick's
enjoy the
amazing
Hotline
artist.
Bling video?
I seen a little of it. I've seen it on the Instagram.
Oh, only the
On the Instagram. So all the dancing. I wish you would have shot the video in Kingston, Jamaica.
But it's the cha-cha.
The cha-cha, though.
No, I know, but I'm saying I love the song.
Right.
So I'm thinking like that should have been in
Someplace tropical.
Yeah, but not as tropical.
about the hood
in
in
Kingston.
Jamaica.
Oh, in Kingston.
the hood.
Whoa.
Somebody lighting a big spliff and the gal in my dancing and just catch a vibe, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, the little clips I see in the video seem epic. Obviously, everybody talking about it.
You would go with Drake though because he makes more hits. Like I prefer Kendrick as an artist.
Right.
But if I was a business guy, I'd have to, I need that Canadian on my team.
Yeah, Drake makes a lot of hit records,
Yeah.
non-stop hit records. You know what I'm saying? You can't take that away from him. And Kendrick, he's a substance. You know what I'm saying? Like he's lyrical too, and he makes hit records too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a different vision how they want to put their body of work out. You know what I'm saying? They both incredible artists, and I rock with both of them.
Is there anybody that you want to get your hands on?
Rihanna.
I want to do a record with Rihanna. I want to do a record with Beyonce.
Why won't anybody give you Rihanna's number?
I'm cool with it. When I see her, I need to ask her. It's just, we be in a club or a basketball game, wherever. So I don't be want to, let me get your number. But, I try to reach out to people around her. Tell Riri I'm trying to reach out to her. And it's like, they say cool, but I never get no, you know what I'm saying? And I understand.
Just Leo, let me get a number.
I understand she's super big. And when I request to work with these artists too, remember, I want them to come in my world when I make these records. You know what I'm saying? It could be a huge pop artist, but I'm not making the pop music. I'm going to be making Khaled music, but I'm bringing them in my world. You know what I'm saying? And I think the fans would be excited about that.
But those are the heavy hitters, though. I'm talking about like some newcomers that may be missing something that's like right there on the cusp.
Who you think?
I mean, you know who I love. I love Tank, personally.
Tank, yeah, she's dope. She's dope.
Dope.
Yeah, she's dope. Tank is dope. Shout to Timberland. He's doing his thing with her. And I can see, her groundwork paying off, and she's building a fan base, and she keep at it. You know what I'm saying? She could be great.
All right.
She could be great.
Well, DJ Khaled,
That's right.
I changed
a lot.
in stores this Friday. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.